Hi, in this session, we are going to discuss about what is dynamic attribute. In the last sessions, we observed that what is ordinal number, so what is the purpose of Windows text, right? So here we will take the same application, the calculator application, and we will see what it means by dynamic attribute, and then when we are going to use this dynamic attributes property. Now we have these elements for calculator application, right? If you observe button 9, button 5, button plus, and then button equal, these are the unresult, these are the elements. Now coming to this, any one element, now just observe the attribute properties here. What all the options we have? Visible, screen visible, ordinal, and enabled class name, right? Observe the values, true, true, ordinal is 9, and then again true, and then Windows Form 10. Now come to another element, button 5. When it is coming to button 5, again observe the attributes, same, all are same, but ordinal value is changed. Observe another one, same, but ordinal value has been changed. Again, next one, observe this. Every attribute property is same, value is same, but ordinal value is changing. This is the only one difference what we are observing when compared to all the elements here, right? Now coming to this, when you have these kind of elements, these kind of attribute properties for the elements, all are same, but only one attribute value is changing when compared to remaining attributes, then we can make that particular attribute as a dynamic. The purpose of this is, instead of creating multiple elements, we can work with only one element. We can create one element, and then only one element we can use this in a actions. No need to create these many elements. That is the main intention of dynamic attribute. Okay, let's observe this. So how to create this, and then so how to use this. So let me take the new object here. Let me close this one. Create dynamic. This application is calculator application. Let's take the same thing. Coming to the next. Finish. Now here, so what is our application modular? Let me take the path from the previous one. Go to application. Go to the main element. So this is the path, right? Let me take the same path. So in this path we have that calculator. I have copied. Now come to this. Come to application modular. Next, Windows application, executable file. It will ask you you can click on browse, and then you can choose your path also. That is also another option. Now we have given the same path. Done, remaining everything. Next, 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 and then finished. Now first step what we need to do is we need to launch the application. It's launched. Now observe. Let me create any one element here. Come to the element, dynamic, let it be. Come to identify. Come to this. Now it's highlighted. Control, left click. Now Windows text. By default, what we are going to do, we need to uncheck, and then we are going to use ordinal this one. Okay. Now when we click on highlight, it is going to highlight number 6 in calculator. Okay. Now this one we need to consider as a dynamic. Now observe this one. What we are doing, see this, click on that match type, and then if you come here, observe this dynamic, click on dynamic. When you click on dynamic, observe the value, see this, it's grayed out. It's grayed out. Now when you click on highlight, see this, it's taking okay. So because of dynamic, okay, let it be. Now let's apply. How many elements we created here? Only one element, right? Okay. Now coming to this, let's create a actions for this. For example, so what is the first one? So we need to do launch, right? Click OK. To launch, we are going to use navigate shape and then give the link. Double click on this. This one, this is the main element. This is the default thing everywhere what we are going to do when you are launching your application. Okay. Now reset. Let's close that existing application. Now let's try to run. It will launch now. This is the first step. Next. So we need, so suppose let's say 5, 6 or any one number here. So then what we are going to do, we are going to create an element first and then we are going to create an action, right? Let's observe this, what we are doing now. Let's click on duplicate. This is, I don't give any name, just I will give button. Later we will rename it. Now come to this dynamic. I use this element and then action will be press and observe this one here, parameter. See this one, parameter value. What it is asking? Ordinal number. Give me the ordinal number. If I give 3, let's click OK. And then let's observe which value it is going to take now. Run this. Observe this one. So what we have given the value? 3, right? So 3, it is not having any number. Maybe it is a equal. Maybe it is equal, I think. Okay, let me cross check. 6 plus 6. Now come here, click. Okay, let me test it again. Reset and then run. See this equal. 3 is a equal, right? So rename it button equal. Now, did we created any element for this? No. Dynamic element we are using. Again, now observe this. Duplicate. Let's let it be button. We don't know. Click OK. Now come to this same dynamic and then what is the number you want? Let me give 14. On assumption I have given 14. Let's see what is this number. 14 is 5. 14 is 5. Now observe this one more time. Reset and then run. See this 14 is 5. Now rename it button 5. Okay. Like this, you can create n number of actions. But only one challenge here is you need to understand what is the ordinal number for that element. So first what we will do, we'll go to the application modular when you are spying. So we are going to understand. So this each and every element, what is the ordinal number? Then only we can able to implement this particular dynamic attribute. See this, you can create n number of actions like this. But how many elements you have created? Only one element, right? This is especially when you are having multiple matching element with the same properties. Then only we can go for dynamic attribute. Instead of creating 10 to 20 elements, then we can manage with only one element. That is the advantage of dynamic attribute. Thank you.